Okay, so maybe you're thinking of selling your home and you've heard about curb appeal and you're wondering, is it necessary and what is it? And honestly, if I do this whole curb appeal thing, how much money am I gonna make? Well, today we're gonna talk about what curb appeal is, if you need to do it, and how much money you're gonna make if you do it correctly. Stay tuned. Okay, so you're priced somewhere below the average price in your area. Now, that doesn't mean you're priced low. Below average goes for top dollar. So here's some ways you can start to scale based upon your finances and what people expect. Okay, so number one, cleanliness. Now, cleanliness is defined a couple different scales. One, brooms are really inexpensive. Most of us already have one. Sweep off everything, all your porches, all your decks. There doesn't need to be any loose debris, no debris under the house, no debris beside the house. Take it to the dump. Nothing on the porch that's broken. If you have broken toys, broken chairs, take them away, sweep everything. Take that same broom, clear out all cobwebs everywhere. People are walking into cobwebs and nobody likes that mouthful, eyeful of cobwebs. Super annoying. So just clear those things out. If you have ceiling fans, brushing those off, cleaning those, getting them really nice, neat, and clean. Then again, looking on your property to see is there debris anywhere else? Is there debris in a shed? People start to think about like paying for dumpsters that are a few hundred or even $1,000. And so they're starting to take away value as they're seeing these kind of things on the property. So just getting rid of all debris and then the major dust and then the cobwebs goes a really long way, okay? So then you start to look at things that could be in budget. Maybe you can afford to paint the front door. Maybe you can afford to restain a deck or a porch. Those are the kind of things that you're gonna wanna take on. And then you're gonna look possibly at the current beds that you have, okay? So when I say beds, I mean outside your flower beds. Maybe you don't have any flower beds. Maybe it's just that you have dirt around the house. Maybe that you don't even have any mulch. Maybe you toss some pine straw out, or you just clean up what's around the house. I tell people you can seed in straw, which is super inexpensive. And if that is not in your budget, that is totally okay. Neat and clean is the most important thing. And if you're choosing between two things, maybe pine straw or pressure washing, doing that. Now, let's say you say, Tammy, none of that is in my budget. I've been through a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of distractions. I cannot afford to do any of those things. It's just not in my world. Something you might be able to afford to do that we often advise our sellers to do is to do a home inspection, because a lot of what might be occurring outside this curb appeal factor could be deferred maintenance. So you do this for two reasons. Buyers are going to be more confident and make higher offers if they know what they're getting into. Even if a buyer loves a home, if they know there are probably things that are wrong, but they can't put their finger on it, maybe they don't have enough knowledge, but it looks like the eaves don't look awesome, it looks like there's some wood rot, then they just naturally make lower offers because they're afraid to be as bold because they don't know what they're getting into. Whereas if you've already completed a home inspection, they can say, wait a minute, I can figure out what this will cost me and I can go ahead and confidently make this offer. But actually, to take it a step further, what we like to do for our clients is after we do the home inspection, for the important higher dollar items, we go ahead and get a quote from a local contractor. So when buyers are looking at a home, they're not really trying to take advantage of the seller, but I cannot tell you the number of times that a buyer walks through a home, maybe it needs all new flooring, maybe it needs all the wood rot addressed, and they're like, this is probably, I don't know, $18,000 worth of repair work. And when I'm able to say, wait a minute, we actually had it quoted. It's just $5,000 for the floor and $2,000 for the wood. It's $7,000 total. These are bona fide quotes that you can expect. One, that gives them confidence on their offer. Two, it makes the seller more money because a buyer is going to make a realistic offer based upon realistic costs, not inflated costs from their imagination because they aren't really sure. So if it's possible, getting things as neat and clean, using that broom, and then the next step is brushing up anything that might need to be addressed, like painting a door. Home inspections are always great if you can get to that in your budget. But I would say it's one or the other. If you aren't going to do anything, do that home inspection. Let's figure out what's going on so you can assess a true cost and know how to price your home based upon that adjustment. Had a seller recently, we did a home inspection. He needed a roof, an HVAC, there was some rotten wood outside, and a few other things. So we priced it and we said, hey, instead of being at the top of the market and then worrying about any of this, we adjusted the price of the home and we told the buyers, hey, We have already adjusted the home because we already know the cost, and people were excited about that and made great offers. That's a great strategy. On the flip side, I have some buyers or sellers who say, hey, I can't really afford to spend any money, but I can get it neat and clean and looking really good on the outside. And then the buyer just knows they can upgrade their landscaping if they want to do that later. So that is your path to get top dollar if you are selling below average price point and you're trying to scale what you're investing in your home. I'm Tammy with the clever people at eXp Realty. And if you want more tips on how to make top dollar with curb appeal, keep watching for other episodes or reach out to me directly and we can talk about your home specifically.